God, you can start on your own. This is so cool. Okay, hi. Sorry about that intro. I just learned something about my new phone. Can I even call it new anymore? I don't know. I would consider it new because I got it in the fall, and my last phone I had for like 9 years. So yeah, this is gonna be my new phone for quite some time. And my kitchen is behind me, and that's where the light comes in. So yeah, I haven't seen you in like a couple of weeks. Sorry about that. Weather happened. It was snow, and then it was melting, and then it was cold, and then it was warm, and then it was to the point where I was gonna go for a walk the other day, and I'm doing my puzzle that I started, but I haven't gotten very far. But yeah, I was gonna go for a walk and put on my clothes and make sure I would stay warm enough, because like winter still, a lot of snow, and this night was really cold. But the other day when I put on my clothes and I was gonna go out for a walk, and I put on my shoes and I walked outside, and I got like really, really close to like just, that like when in the movies people slide on banana peels and there's like whoosh. Yeah, I didn't actually do that, but boy did I come close and sliding on the ice, because it was not snow on the ground. It was not anything but ice. And that's when I had this brilliant idea. It's like, oh my god, the road doesn't feel as much of a road. It feels more like a skating rink or something, somewhere where you like use skates, ice skates. So I went back in. Luckily, I knew where they were, so I went back in, put my skates on, and skated on my road, which I would usually drive on, but or go for a walk on, but it was too scary to go for a walk because I didn't want to risk falling on my butt or on my face for that matter. Neither of them would have been pleasant, so I tried to avoid that. So I went ice skating on my road. Yeah, didn't think that would happen, but it did. And I only got like 10 minutes in before my feet were hurting so badly. I am not used to going ice skating anymore. I some years ago I was ice skating on like middle of a field because it had ice and a lot of grass sticking out. But this time I went ice skating on my own road. So yeah, yay, I guess. It was fun. I mean, I was like delirious with happiness for a while. But yeah, I went ice skating on my road. I did not see that one coming when I moved here, but And also, I want to show you this puzzle. Hold on. Sorry about this puzzle. I mean, that is technically the puzzle, and I'm sorry about the mess. Actually, I'm not sorry about the mess, but sitting and showing you this at the same time, not easy. I have no idea how much you can see right now, but can you see all of it? Either way. And the glare is making it extra hard, but I don't know if you remember or if you even saw my previous video, but can you see the glare? And it's 2,000 pieces. It's really pretty, and oh my god, it's so hard. And now I try to pick out the ones that had like fence line on them, but like, how am I gonna do this? But I repeat, I'm sorry about like. I also don't want my phone to fall because that would suck. So yeah, I was ice skating on the road, and now I'm doing this puzzle, and this puzzle is so hard. I remember doing it with my dad when I was a kid, and I know that he did like the hard parts. And now I'm thinking he must have done most of it. Like, for real, I'm not saying it feels impossible, because I know it has been done. And I'm also wondering if some pieces might be missing. That would be very unfortunate, but it might unfortunately also be true that some pieces are missing. That sucks. But yeah, this has taken me 2 weeks to get to this place of this puzzle, and I am struggling. I'm struggling real bad with this puzzle. Like, really, really bad. It's kind of like, this is almost embarrassing how much I'm struggling with this puzzle. I'm not saying I'm like super good at puzzles. I really enjoy them, but I'm not great at them, okay? I'm not great at them. I really enjoy them, and I can do them while talking, except maybe not this one, because this is so hard. And I also haven't done a lot of puzzles lately, so that might factor in, because I guess you could say I got out of the habit of doing puzzles because a lot of things was happening. Weather has been a big thing lately, as I said. Icy roads, anyone? Oh my god. And also trying to keep warm. And I am running out of firewood. And last night it was minus 20 degrees, or actually minus 21 degrees Celsius. And I think minus 20 Celsius is like minus 4 Fahrenheit. I think. Don't quote me on it, but something along those lines. So it was cold. And I have a heat pump that I got not as soon as I moved in, but like a couple of months after, because I realized that would be a good idea. And I wanted it to help me out with like the heat in the house. And that has been set to a certain temperature, and it has been working great. But apparently when it's minus 20 degrees Celsius outside, it decided to take action, I guess, because I've had it so it should warm up to plus 20 degrees Celsius inside. Yeah, it turned itself down, not off, but it turned itself down last night after I went to bed at some point, I guess. So when I got up this morning, it said that, hey, I'm heating your house to 16 degrees Celsius. And I was like, yeah, that's not okay. You're not supposed to switch out the temperature yourself. And oh my god, I see in the camera I'm very red in my face. But room is warm. Feet are like, I always got cold feet, and they're like popsicles right now. And I mean, if you gave me a popsicle in the summer to eat, I'd be very happy. My feet being popsicles? Very unhappy about that. Also, struggling with this puzzle. I mean, it is way harder than I would like, and I'm really struggling with this puzzle. Ooh, I actually got 2 pieces together. Yay me! But yeah, as I said, I've been up to not that much lately, or the last couple of weeks, because winter and snow and cold and then warmer, and then like making sure that everything is okay, because this is my first winter here and everything is new. Like all the sounds, all the creaky different sounds, all the cracking sounds, nothing's going bad. But like all the sounds, I'm not used to those sounds, and they freak me out. And I'm like, oh, what was that? And like, oh dear, is that bad? And generally not, but there are very, very many sounds that I'm not used to, and I have to get used to that, and I will. And I am more relaxed now about the sounds than I was in the beginning, but there are still a lot of sounds that I'm not crazy about. So there's that. But yeah, and man, this puzzle is so hard. I feel like it shouldn't be this hard, and I don't remember it being this hard, but also I don't remember, I mean, my dad didn't remember it at all, so, neither did my mom. But I was like, oh, that's the puzzle I was talking about. And they were like, what are you talking about? We must have seen it at some point because it was in our house, but it's mine now, so I'm very happy about that part at least. I got a new puzzle without paying for it. Woohoo! Also because, money. And I'm about to run out of firewood and it's really cold and that is very unfortunate. There are some challenges. And, but challenges are there to grow, help you out with learning. I don't know. Also, this sweater, do you like it? I decided myself because I didn't have a pattern. It's blue on top, blue on the arms, and gray. You can't see all of it, and I don't know how to show you properly because cameras. But yeah, I'm very pleased with my new sweater. I want to try to make it into a pattern. I haven't quite figured out because also there are some changes I would have liked to make. I'm not gonna undo the sweater and do it again, but if I can get some more yarn, I would like to knit another sweater because I like it. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because something really exciting happened, and I can't believe it happened. I made a pattern a while back for a pair of wrist warmers, and I wrote the pattern, and I put it up, and someone actually bought my pattern. I can't believe that happened, and I'm really excited. And this redness, well, I'm wearing a lot of wool. It's a wool sweater. I'm wearing wool shorts, wool socks, and wool leg warmers just to, make sure I stay warm enough. Is it cold where you are? Do you have sun? I do have sun, and the sun is warming, but it doesn't warm the inside of my house. Isn't as much as I would like. At the same time, I wouldn't want it to heat too much because it is spring or winter. I'm dying for spring. Oh my god, I wanted to mention I have put the first seeds in the ground, or not in the ground, but in cute little pots, and not much have come up yet, but it's only a week ago, and the temperature is what can you say, fluctuating a little, so there's a thing. But yeah, I put the first seeds, or I'm like, oh dear, what's the word again, when you put seeds in little thingies and then you eventually will put outside. Yeah, I'm so excited. I need to dig away a lot of grass and couch grass. That might be the bane of my existence. Water and couch grass. Like, I'm gonna have some issues going forward, but I will have space to grow stuff. I just need to, wait until the snow melts. Yeah. So I have been enjoying myself, and I've been shoveling snow, and I've been getting firewood inside and burning it up and freaking out because I probably don't have enough, and I don't have like an excessive amount of money to spend on firewood either, or anything else. But I got bills to pay. We all do. Most of us at least. Do you know someone that doesn't have bills at all? I've heard about people living off grid, but insurance is still a thing. Internet, phone. I wear contact lenses, so that's a recurring bill. It's like, there are all these things you have to pay for all the time. I'm getting a little sick of it, to be honest, because I just want to live my life without having to pay all the bills. But, that's I guess that's part of living in today's society. You got bills to pay, or at least I got bills to pay. But at the same time, it's part of it. And I do love internet, for instance. I watch a lot of YouTube. I probably watch way too much YouTube, but I do it because I find it entertaining. Oh, that did not go. I find it highly entertaining, and some of it, sometimes I learn stuff too, so it's kind of like even better. It's not just entertainment, it's actually learning sometimes too. So yeah, I yeah, I hadn't seen you in a while. Sorry about that. I've been cold. I've been trying to keep warm. I've been working a little bit on the puzzle every now and then, but the lighting is less than optimal. And I've been knitting a lot because I where I live now there is this like a volunteer thing uh, that you could just come and they have knit days. They're like a couple of hours every week. You can show up and chit chat with people and knit together, and people buy coffee and waffles there. And I'm not crazy about waffles, and I don't drink coffee, so I never kind of like contribute monetary because you pay for that. So I was wondering, it's like, okay, but how can I contribute when I show up every time and enjoy this and get to, enjoy the fact that it's happening, but I didn't feel like I was contributing back. And I feel like I was just taking. And that's not okay. It's like it should be give and take, not just take. So how can I give? And it turns out they had some yarn, and they have a little store that sell used things and other things and random things, very random things at times. So they had a bunch of yarn, and it was suggested that we could use some of the yarn to make something that it could sell in the store, and I jumped at the chance. So I grabbed some of the yarn, and I've been knitting socks, and yeah, that takes time too. So I was gonna say I can't film and knit at the same time. I totally can. I've done that before. Right now, that would probably be easier than trying to puzzle and film, because this puzzle is so hard. I mean, I probably won't be done with this until at least end of March. And I know we're on Sunday, 16th of February. But I mean, I am not even halfway, and it's taken me 2 weeks already. So I'm not hopeful it's gonna take me really, really fast time. Really fast time. That sounded weird. Anyway, I don't think I will be done with this anytime soon. Because it is so hard. I did not expect it to be this hard, I will admit. I don't remember it being this hard. But then again, I realized that I don't remember the actual doing of the puzzle. I just remember being with my dad at the dining table at my parents' and doing this puzzle. I know we were doing the puzzle. I recognized the picture, but I don't remember the actual doing. I don't remember how hard I thought it was or not. And yes, that is including the fact that my dad did all the hard parts. So he probably did most of it. Let's be honest. I was just sitting there, and he was like feeding me pieces, I guess. It was like, here, you could put this in. And then he probably guided me to where it went. So, it's a thing. I guess you could say. It's a thing. And I mean, I don't mind. Now I would have liked to figure it out on my own. But when I was a kid, doing puzzles with my dad, he was feeding me here, have this piece. You should be able to figure out where this goes, because he already knew where it went, so he could guide me in the right direction. But I feel like I'm adult enough now to I should be able to figure this out, but it's at the same time I'm not sure. It is so hard. It's yeah, yeah. A part of me a bit is in a bit of disbelief that I actually did this puzzle as a kid, because it is so hard. But even though it is so hard, I am enjoying it. So I'm gonna go back to only doing the puzzle and not talking to you guys. Because if I try to continue this at the moment, nothing's gonna happen. And I would like to, at some point, finish this puzzle. But as I said, that's not gonna happen. It definitely ain't gonna happen immediately. I spent 2 weeks and I'm not even halfway. And it's gonna take me a while to finish this. Oh Lord. So yeah. How have you been lately? I keep yammering on about me. Not that you can tell me like to my face, but you can tell me in the comment section, how have you been lately? What have you been up to? Sun, snow, have you went ice skating, or have you went ice skating at all this winter? Because yes, it may hurt your feet, but boy is it worth it because it's so much fun. And also, I felt like I looked like a Bambi helicopter, like waving my arms around. Oh my Lord. I'm pretty sure I looked pretty ridiculous, and I was totally fine with it because it was so much fun. So, there I go. Right back to myself. Man, sometimes I feel like I'm a little self-absorbed on these videos, but it's not like you can answer immediately. It's not like we can have a two-way conversation. It's like one way for me, and then you can answer one way in the other. Back in the comment section, but I can actually answer you there. So that's nice. I like that. Come say hi in the comment section. We can have an actual chat instead of just like one way. That would be so nice. I'd really appreciate that. Even if it's just to say hi and tell me about your weather. I hear that is how you can get to like start conversations with people. I'm not the best at it, which is potentially also why I'm here. So, yeah, I need to super focus when I do this puzzle because it is hard, like really hard. And I also need to put more firewood in the oven, and I can't edit these videos, so I'm gonna let you go for now, and I hope you say hi in the comment section, and I hope you stick around, and I hope you have some sunny days, a little bit of warmth. I really hope you have warmer weather than I currently do, because it's cold. On the bright side, the sun is shining, and it's warm, and the spring is coming. It's all good. At least a lot of it is good. So I hope you're good too, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! And